Oh yeah, it's almost time. I almost get to get this achievement. $0. All I gotta do is just get a few more smashes here. And the monkey, what the fuck? The monkey! The fucking monkey just ruined me! Ah! You have got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. Okay guys, we are back with the final and the most frustrating, infuriating achievement of all. Low score. This achievement most people won't get because it takes an extreme amount of patience and nerves. But I'm going to try to help you get through it. Now, the first 4 rules I want you to take to heart are: avoid using bombs unless you absolutely, positively need to do it. Because gold can shoot out and just hit you at any random point in the game, and it would frustrate you to no end, especially if you're close to the end of the game. Number 2, always use your whip to move gold, because there's always going to be gold in your way, and you'll need to move it with your whip and use it. Use your whip to move the gold, especially the 3 stacks of gold, and try to knock them into like a small piece of gold, like a 1 piece, so you can easily jump over them. Know where the gold can be hidden. In every level, I think every level has an area where the gold is completely hidden from you. You cannot see it. I will point these out in the video when I do the commentary. Make sure to know where these areas are. You must treat these very, very seriously, because it can ruin a run. Also, make sure to save ropes. Have at least 2 for the final boss. The more the merrier, though. You want to have ropes to get to the end, because you have to defend yourself against the creatures. And you need to get out of the pit once you send Olmec to his doom. Okay, for the mines, the one thing I want you to pay close attention to are these little boards that go between the rocks. They hide gold pieces, and you can literally walk right into it and not know it. So anytime you see a board connected, it's like a 2x4 board. You see right here above the stone head right here? Those are the boards I'm talking about. Now, those boards will hide gold. If you don't pay close attention, sometimes there's gold hidden behind it. But they're usually very visible. You can see them a little bit, but you could literally just run right into it. It's advised to always whip going through that area. As far as exploring the levels, don't do it too much. Only if it's on your way. As you can see, I see a damsel here on the left, so I'm going to go get her. But I'm not going to go out of my way to find damsels. If they're on the way, then get them. But if they're not, don't go bother exploring. If there are crates, it depends on how low you are on items. Maybe go for them. I usually go for crates, but it just depends on what resources you have to use to get them.
Back in a minute.
If you encounter a dark level, don't panic. They're very doable. I have gotten much better at doing the dark levels. Never leave your torch behind, even if you're carrying an item, if you're going for low score. The reason is you have to see what's in front of you. And never light the torches because there's gold that comes from the torches. So you never want to light the torches and have the torch in your hand at the same time. If you do light the torch, make sure that you don't step on the gold by accident. Now, as you can see, there's gold in the grass. These little tall grass pieces. They're very cleverly hidden. You can see them if you look close enough. Just don't go running wild in the jungle. Take your time, look to see if there's any gold about, and then make your move. Okay, very important. The trees in the jungle hide gold, and sometimes you can't see them. See this gold right here? It was sticking out, but that was a 3-piece. If it had been just a single piece, I would never have seen it, and I would have collected it. When you're going through the trees, whip, always whip in front of you, always. Okay, this level's dangerous. Very, very dangerous to collect gold because most of the time it won't even be your fault. Now, avoid the snowmen. If you see a snowman in the snow, avoid him like the plague because that's one of the areas where gold is completely hidden. You will not be able to see it. So if you see Frosty the Snowman, it's not a good sign. Just get the hell away from it. Whip in front of it. Just avoid it at all costs. I've actually had it runs end because of Frosty. So just avoid the snowman. If you see a snowman or a ball of snow, just avoid it at all costs. You'll thank me later. Also, when you first enter a level in the ice caves, stay still for a minute and duck. Because you never know. There's all kind of explosions going on and stuff. Like, those mammoths are running over mines, and sometimes gold just randomly flies out of damn nowhere, and I've had it happen, trust me. You just want to sit still and just wait for things to happen their natural way. And then once you feel like it's a time to go, then just go. But try to beat these levels as quickly as possible. Don't bother wasting too much time in this level exploring and stuff. It's just not worth the risk. Gold can go anywhere in this level. One thing that I've learned about Spelunky is sometimes it seems hopeless, but there's usually a way out. Take, for example, this situation that I was in the very first level of the temple. I was completely screwed, I thought, but I found a way out. Look at this situation. I'm on top of a tiki trap. There's a mummy in front and above me. I got a crusher block to my left. I can't get too close to the tiki trap. I don't want to set off a bomb because of the gold. What the hell am I going to do here? Oh, and that's not enough. They want to send Anubis after me as well. Okay, just a quick note. Very important in the temple that you pay close attention to these pillars. Do you see the pillar right below that stone trap right there to the right of that damsel? They hide gold. Now, this case, you can see the gold, but sometimes you can't see it. Sometimes it's completely hidden. I've actually had runs end because I couldn't see the gold. Make sure you whip going through these areas. It's extremely important. Alright, at last we are here. If you've made it this far and you haven't collected any gold yet, your hands are probably sweating, you're nervous as hell, and you have every right to be, because this level is very dangerous to collect gold because the enemies can knock you into gold, the enemies can kill you by knocking you into Olmec, as you can see what the monkey did to me in the beginning of this video. And he actually tries to screw me again in the same situation. I was having a bit of deja vu, and I'll let you know when that happens here. But you want to get Olmec to crush everything underneath. I don't recommend using bombs unless you really feel the need, because the bombs will not destroy the gold, whereas Olmec will destroy the gold underneath him. I don't recommend doing the speedrun method either. You want to take your time if you've made it this far, and you just never know what the hell's going to be on your left or right when you're trying to avoid Olmec. A piece of gold could be to your left or right. I've had it happen. But yeah, here's the monkey. Look at this. Does this look like the same exact thing that happened before? And he pulled a bomb out. This time I was able to get past him. But yeah, you want to make sure you get Almac to destroy a nice portion, but you don't want to make it a straight down path, because if you don't have ropes, you want to be able to get out of the pit. In this case, I had 3 ropes, but you could actually make it to where you can have a staircase going down, which is recommended if you don't have any resources and ropes. Of course, you could always go up top, but it's risky because there's gold up there, and it's just not worth it. If you've made it this far, you're going to be extremely careful. Here I'm trying to get him to crush the gold underneath me, but he ain't going to do it, so I have to use bombs at some point because I just didn't feel comfortable with the terrain, how uneven it was. And that's it. Almac has met his doom, and we have 0 gold. But wait, what's this? The monkey is still waiting for me. Fuck that monkey. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide, and hopefully it will help you get this massive pain in the ass achievement. It's a colossal pain in the ass, this achievement is. But it can be done with a lot of practice. This is one achievement that you will have to be pretty good at the game and know how to deal with all the situations. I do not recommend going for this achievement until you've at least been to hell at least once. Alright guys, that's it. I will see you guys next time. See you guys next time.